YNW Melly back in court today. His attorney saying the state has not given enough evidence to this point to keep him in jail, but prosecutors say they have proven plenty that shows he needs to remain behind bars.
Oh, please don't you cry, I'm sorry. I just thought sometime I'll be home soon.
Melly's ex-girlfriend, Mariah, was arrested while re-entering the country on January 26th. She has been booked and detained in Miami County and is not expected to receive bond, as the feds have been searching for her. She will be questioned about the witness tampering allegations and the events of the night of the crime.
Mariah Hamilton is spending her first day at the Broward County Jail. She has no arrest record until now. U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested her at Miami International Airport Monday after she arrived on an international flight. Court records show Hamilton was ordered to testify in Demon's first trial in 2023.
The feds investigated Mariah's iCloud and discovered activity suggesting that Melly attempted to tamper with her. If Melly is found guilty of witness tampering alone, he could
filing 6 new charges against Demons and 2 others who were allegedly involved. The charges include tampering with a witness, directing the activities of a criminal, solicitation or conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Now, a couple of those charges actually carry a life in prison sentence if there's a conviction.
The feds have always wanted to question Mariah. Fortunately for Melly, she had agreed to leave the country for a while. However, now that she's back, staying silent won't be an option. We also heard from Juvie's dad about how he
There was this kind of crazy way that Melly was communicating. He wasn't allowed to use the phone, but he was passing notes to people, and then this person's calling this person and then that person.
Saying like to me, they going through extreme measures, trying to cover up or convince people not to testify, like Mariah mom. They was using code words like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's baby mom and
His demeanor changed when the judge mentioned the possibility of releasing him from jail. It was reported that Melly needs to make an informed decision about his legal representation. He has now been in jail for over 200 days.
No, but let me repeat myself. Mr. Demons has to make an informed decision about who he wants as lawyers. He's now been sitting in our jail for 2,159 days. So how long would you like to be able to make that decision?
I can't determine when the investigation will be over. That's up to the Broward Sheriff's Office, but I can, as I said, I'm just asking for, and then I'm asking for at least a day or 2.
Can you decide by tomorrow? I've also reserved all of tomorrow.
Since February 2019, Melly has been stuck in jail, and over the years, his treatment on the inside has only worsened. His mother has spoken out about
My son has not been convicted of anything, and even other inmates that have been convicted or anything, they have the right to use a telephone. They have a right to be allowed to write letters to their loved ones, to receive their mail. They hold his mail, they don't give it to him.
If there is evidence that Melly's witness tampering occurred through jail phone calls, that would explain why he is no longer allowed to use them. However, this doesn't change the fact that his mother feels heartbroken and helpless.
When you saw Melly's statement, just saying how he's been hurt, how he's scared for his life, as a mother, how did that make you feel?
It's heartbreaking. It made me feel completely helpless. Broward Sheriff's Office definitely needs to be investigated. I mean, they are making up their own rules. We've tried to go to court about this situation. The judge really doesn't have any jurisdiction when it comes to the jail, because we actually had a hearing about the mistreatment of him, and the jail they make their own rules. And I don't think that's fair, because I know that they need to answer to someone too.
With Melly's case being so public, it has attracted significant media attention, prompting Charleston White to speak on
the YNW Melly. I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated. Yeah, I'm so happy he in jail getting mistreated, homie. Homie, when you take a life, homie, you ain't got a right to complain about a motherfucking thing. about being mistreated. When you done chose to play somebody.
Even Boozy has spoken about the stress that Melly's mother, Jamie King, has been going through.
She real, bro. You know, she real.
She's stressed out. I heard she had a...
Yeah, she real, and I reached my hand out to him, cause I'm real. Yeah, I reached out to him, bro. I met his mom, and she a good woman.
On top of the witness tampering charges, Borland's house was raided, where authorities discovered papers detailing descriptions of the jurors and their seating positions in court. This evidence suggests that Borland and Melly may have been planning to tamper with the jurors.
Co-defendant YNW Borland was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held behind bars on an out-of-county warrant. We just confirmed the warrant is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortland, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Dimmons, aka YNW Melly. The dates in the warrant are important. Jury selection for Melly started in mid-April, and a judge declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Bortland allegedly tampered with the witness.
With more charges piling up against Melly and prosecutors facing numerous delays over the years, it makes what Boozy said about the feds seem...
To keep it real, this is sloppy. Bortland, how the f you gonna have the notebook of the jurors in your house? Holy shit. Like, come the f on. It's like doing a and having the surveillance tape in your DVD player or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like they raid your crib and the surveillance footage of the is in your DVD player. They be like, oh, okay, thank you, brother. This can't be at your crib.
In a last-ditch effort to secure a bond for Melly, his lawyers argued that Melly had texted Mariah during the crime. They claimed his texts were meant to show he was fleeing from men.
Now they're putting even more charges on him, and then
when they want you, they want you. I knew they wanted him bad when they waited for that law to get passed. So it'd be 8-4.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know, they waited all the way till that law got passed to take him to trial.
Yeah, he was in jail for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, they could have been took you to trial.
You're right.
They waited till that law got passed and took him to trial a couple months later. When they want you, man. I just don't see how he didn't get a bond after a fucking mistrial.
Yeah.
That made me like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like, after a mistrial, that doesn't happen, really.
They also brought up the fact that no firearm was ever found in relation to the crime, implying that the evidence was insufficient.
That would be the part where he's saying that someone just shot the car up and was trying to shoot him. So I asked him if he was okay, where he was, and he's like, there's a car coming behind him, like hiding. He was like, there's some, yeah. He's like, yeah, there's some. I think they're still out here or something. So I'm like, are you okay? He's like, I'm okay. I said, well, where are Sack and Juvie? And he said, I don't know if they're in the car. I think they're...
However, this wasn't enough to secure his release, as the prosecutors uncovered the true motive behind the crime. It was revealed that, back in the day, King Von and Melly were close friends. A former O-Block member shared how Melly had gone. To King Von...
So the first thing is I didn't have a firearm, so I can't know which firearm I'm going to use in order to replicate any of my tests. So I can't make tests for this determination because I don't know what firearm was used.
Okay.
Borland and Melly did the majority of the work for the company, yet Sack Chaser and Juvie wanted to split the money equally among 4 people. Melly didn't agree with this, so he turned to King Von for advice on what to do. You can probably guess what King Von suggested. However, when you combine the motive with all the hard evidence against Melly, the situation doesn't look good for him at all. Especially with...
Did Von really tell you that Melly told him that he was 2 friends?
He ain't come out and say, like, we got into an argument. And so, you know, if you know, when people could say something without saying it, And so he told me, like, once I posted what I posted, Von was mad at me. Bro, why you put up there, bro? Walk the bam. I'm like, you sitting up here, like, you know the love we got. You do this for us, but you gonna trust that his two friends? And he said, them was trying to extort him. And so I'm like, if they was trying to extort him, then why are you still around them?
Not to mention, the day after the incident, Borland and Melly appeared to show no sadness for their fallen friend.
The PC Gambino account asked him if he was okay, and his response was, I did that, and placed a smiley face emoji.
And the next message from 10/26/2018 at 16:02 from Eastern Standard Time. The YNW Melly account says what?
After that, SHHHH.
Probably the most damning piece of evidence came when a prosecutor investigated the Jeep they were in. He testified that a drive-by couldn't have...
Melly still turned regardless of what happened this early morning. He's still out here being very positive. Turned still. Hey! But no, still turned, regardless of what happened. You already know.
Williams revealed that the crime must have occurred from the back left seat of the vehicle. Juvie's mother testified in court, detailing who had entered that seat of the car.